So, this is a bit of a shocking story that has left authorities and the public stunned. So, the beautiful Peaches Sturgo,
He said
Shut up.
beautiful.
Neo, you did
36-year-old,
not need to laugh like that.
he did. So, this 36-year-old beauty from Florida defrauded an 87-year-old Holocaust survivor that she met on an online dating service between
Right.
2017 and late 2021. So, over the course of 4.5 years, she siphoned over $2.8 million from the elderly man and using the money
Ooh.
to live a life of luxury. So,
Hmm.
Sturgo pleaded guilty to wire fraud earlier this year, and recently she was sentenced to 51 months in prison by the U.S. District Judge
Woohoo.
Wow.
Edgardo Ramos.
That's so
Yeah.
dumb.
So
Dumb.
this unimaginably cruel scam has raised a lot of questions about the dangers of gold digging and the need for caution in relationships. So, with such a heart wrenching case making headlines, should gold diggers beware? Is it over for them?
So 4 years, huh? She got 4
Ooh.
years.
Yeah.
Gold diggers will always exist, first of all. That's
I,
since
but
the beginning of time.
yeah, you're asking us gold diggers. I don't know. I
She
say
just
it's
did it. She's a horrible person, first
I
of
say
all.
it's a damn
Sorry, go ahead,
shame.
Neo.
No, I agree with you. It's a damn shame this woman did this to a Holocaust
Disgusting.
survivor. But
Yeah.
oh, let's be real. She's like one in a million of con artists and scammers out there. I mean, she got caught, which is great. I mean, but what makes her so different?
She got caught and she got prosecuted, which every prosecution helps to set precedent. Every
It does
prosecution
make
helps
a
to
statement. I could see it.
go
But
preach.
the
Go,
difference
Johnny. Go
is
with that.
no, okay, so I can see how it makes a statement to the gold diggers of the world, but she's not what
Don't make
gold
no
diggers
statement.
in my generation look like.
Why
Like
you keep talking about? Why y'all keep talking about how she looks?
No.
it's a huge
I'm,
reason.
I'm trying to understand how you
Huge
guys keep
reason.
talking about how she looks.
I
I
mean,
said she was
okay,
beautiful.
because
You did say she was beautiful, but you did talk about how she looked, and you're being
she's attractive
sarcastic,
in
clearly.
her own right. She is not. She does not look like our age. First of all, I don't know. She just looks older. She looks like a different
Actually,
era,
she
and
looks
she's
kind of
just a
young to
horrible
me.
person.
I don't know. She looks kind of young.
No,
Oh,
Neo.
she looks like she's in her early 30s.
She's in her mid 30s.
Oh, she is actually in her mid 30s. Okay, that's her actual
Oh,
age.
okay.
Yeah, I
I
mentioned
was
that
giving
in the intro. She's 36 years
37.
old.
Not that I wasn't paying
This is
attention
all
to
I'm
you, Rob,
saying.
but I didn't.
Love you, man.
I just feel like somebody at this age is not setting an example for all the real gold diggers, because gold diggers go as young as in their teens at these days. So it's not setting an example,
Said no.
but and then also this is kind of a different example, because why would you try to finesse a Holocaust survivor? Like, that's evil. A survivor
You know,
of the Holocaust,
that's just context. That's an additional
that's
detail. That's
evil.
metadata. It's an 87-year-old man
No,
that she siphoned
real gold
$2.8 million
diggers.
for. Go after
No,
money.
I think they go after the money, but they also
This is
know
not
they're
setting a
going after like
precedent.
sleazeball people too. Like it's kind of that scenario. They'll go after people that have money, of course, but are not victims. Like they're not trying to victimize you in a way. I don't know.
There are way too many scammers who are making way too much money for this to set any kind of precedence for anybody. They're making millions of dollars. I think it's $1 billion
crazy.
industry scamming, if
Oh.
not more. It might be $1 trillion. I don't know. But there is a ridiculous amount of money being made off of scamming. This sets no
believe it.
precedence. Matter of fact, she's not even going to be able to repay anybody. I think she got like a $2 million judgment or something like that. She's not going to be able to pay that. So what
That's
difference does it make? So
She's losing 5 years of her life.
4 years
these
and
are
2
significant.
months, and then we're not even talking about if she gets like good behavior or something like that.
But it's jail time. It
That's
is
not enough.
significant.
Hey,
It
this
really
ain't gonna
is.
make no effect.
I agree with you, Johnny. That's not enough. But I think that this is a shot across the bow. I think that we need to see more judgments like this, because there
Sure.
are horrible people who take it. I mean, I'd like to see a high profile case. Someone like someone like Kevin Federline back in the day taking the fall. That would have been freaking amazing. Something like that.
Kevin
Heather
Federline.
Mills, Paul
What is the
McCartney.
reference?
Right?
I don't understand the reference.
Oh, K-Fed? Gold digger, man. He was after.
Oh, he was
Britney's
definitely a
money.
gold digger.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
that's
was
what you're
Britney.
talking. So
Yeah.
you're just translating him
I'm
directly
just
to
saying,
being a
like,
gold
oh
digger.
yeah,
Okay.
like
Okay, so you're saying gold
absolutely.
diggers in general. I'm thinking, okay, so I feel like
Oh,
gold
heck
diggers will
yes.
never go away then. That's never, because
Oh
that's
no,
a whole,
I'm not saying.
But she scammed him, right? I mean, it wasn't just as simple as gold digging.
No, there
yeah,
was
she
wire
definitely scammed.
fraud and
Yeah.
stuff involved. Yeah,
Yeah. So
she's
Yeah.
she's
no.
scamming his
She
money.
pretended to be in companionship with him, and that wasn't the case. So
No, she was in
I feel bad
companionship
for
with him
him.
while she was taking his money.
It
You
was
know,
fake.
I was gonna make a similar point to Jacqueline Ramos. She says it's an example of elder abuse, and she's despicable. George Fournier
Yes.
says, "I have to screen my dates more carefully as I age." But my mother-in-law. I mean, I just think. Well, I think they need to. I think older people need to protect themselves in general. But
Yes,
my mother-in-law,
they
bless her
do.
heart, she does things sometimes that I just like, really. I mean, just I mean, you know, she'll get those emails and she'll get those messages, and people will call her and talk to her about her bank
Like this.
accounts, and then we find out later that she gave out some information she shouldn't have given out, and we're like,
Oh
you
my
gotta
goodness.
stop doing that. Please stop doing that.
Yeah, they do that.
You know
What
what?
is that?
You have to turn her on to Pierogi's scammer payback channel on YouTube, because they do entire tutorials and breakdowns on to help protect people.
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
absolutely
okay.
recognize that older people are a target demographic, and they do some great
They are.
videos. Got some amazing content. Scammer payback.
Yeah. I don't know. And I don't know. We tell her over and over again what not to do and what to look for.
Yeesh.
And it doesn't matter. I mean, if somebody, I guess, sounds good enough on the phone, sounds like a bank person or sounds like this, we're gonna cut off
Easy.
we're gonna cut off your electric unless you give us this, that, and the other.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's easy for us to sometimes
create a
we get
crisis.
scammed.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get scammed,
But
but
she's
we catch
definitely
on,
getting targeted. But
yeah.
she does decently, but once in a while she'll give away some information she shouldn't have given away. We're like, oh my god.
Oh. Yeah,
This
you gotta
truth,
watch her.
lies, shenanigans.
This is some shenanigans. Lock her
Shenanigans,
up.
but it's not making a precedence. Ain't nothing happening. These scammers, these gold diggers, all of this, they're gonna keep getting away with what they've been getting away with for all these years. It's not gonna stop just because this woman went to the jail and
Lock them up.
no.
Lock them up when you
Yeah.
catch them. Lock them up.